Hey there, sweet tooths. You may be here because you are looking for places to visit to satisfy your chocolate cravings. But this time around, going to the places I will mention will not only satisfy your tongues and tummies, but will also provide you with great memories and experiences. Isn't it overwhelmingly amazing that the world values chocolates more than you expected to build not only one, but over 10 museums solely dedicated to them? Yes, you heard it right. Let us make your next travel goal extra fun and exciting by exploring 12 chocolate museums to visit in 2024. Watch this video until the end to know where they can be found in all the corners of the world. What is your favorite chocolate? Feel free to share it in the comments section below. Now, let's get into it. Starting off the list at number 12 is the Chocomuseo in Cusco, Peru. Where else would I find the deepest and most luxurious chocolate flavors than in South America? Nestled in the heart of the Andes, the chocolate farms are just a stone's throw away from Peru's cultural gem, Cusco. While I was exploring Cusco, a modest sign caught my eye, pointing me to the Chocomuseo. Housed in a historic colonial building, the museum educates visitors about chocolate's rich history, its production, and the importance of sustainable practices. I was treated to a variety of chocolate liqueurs and pastes to sample. Believe it or not, a kind gentleman there kept offering me more and more of this delightful chocolate. I felt like I was on cloud 9. They also have a cozy cafe, perfect for relishing their in-house specialties. Entry to Cusco's Chocolate Museum is free. However, for those interested, they organize workshops where you can craft pralines or other chocolate-based delights. My timing was a bit off, as the workshop was fully booked when I visited, but it looked like an incredible experience to have in Cusco. Next at number 11 is Museu de la Xocolata, Barcelona, Spain. Despite being a smaller museum in Barcelona, nothing can wake up your senses better than the Museu de la Xocolata. This museum will surely be your kids' favorite once you bring them here and once the aroma of cocoa entices them. A tour here usually begins with a historical adventure of how the Spanish conquerors brought chocolates from South America to Europe. You will also learn the traditional chocolate or the Aztec cocoa drink recipe. A big portion of the museum is also allotted to the audio-visual presentation and machines used to manufacture chocolates. The Sala Barcelona is also a must-visit to know what the Spanish buildings look like in chocolate miniatures, or you could join a chocolate sculpture-making workshop. Next in line at number 10 is Panny's Phillip Island Chocolate Factory in Victoria, Australia. If you want to know where your beloved chocolates came from and how they are made, Panny's Phillip Island Chocolate Factory will spill all the sweet teas for you. The whole factory will bring you to that chocolate-making mobile game you were playing with their interactive machines, where you can push buttons and pull levers to enjoy lots of chocolate exhibits. You can even make your own chocolate with Panny's amazing chocolate machine. Aside from actual chocolates and machines, you can also take a self-guided tour to wander this incredible place and see vintage chocolate advertisements and materials telling how a bean turns into your favorite sweet. There's also the world's largest chocolate waterfall, a chocolate village, and a statue of David made in chocolate. You can see all these when you enter Panny Phillip Island Chocolate Factory for only $18 for adults and $12 for children. Next at number 9, Choco Story Uxmal, Yucatan, Mexico. Mexico values cocoa even more deeply due to its crucial role in its history. With that, I see why the Choco Story Uxmal is cherished by many. As the museum name implies, you will learn about the cocoa story, starting from its origin and distribution to the Mayan procedure when you enter the museum. There are rooms in the museum where you can learn about the Maya's connection with cocoa and try their famous chocolate drink, Chococha. If you travel in a big group, participating in an exclusive chocolate-making workshop for $125 would be great, as you can learn and make your own chocolates using the traditional Mayan procedure. After a long tour inside, I also recommend seeing the Botanical Garden, where you can see cocoa trees, the animal shelter, and some endemic flora and fauna. Now, at number 8, Choco Story, Paris, France. I am not done yet telling the chocolate story, as you can also visit it in Paris, France. In describing the chocolate history, the Choco Story Paris uses an interactive animation. Aside from making your own chocolates, you can try all kinds of chocolates in the building without moderation. but reserve a space in your tummy for the best ones, as you can meet the virtual chocolateurs and taste their creations. But what I love the most about the Choco Story Paris is it's being great for all ages. Workshops are designed for kids and adults. Even celebrities try it, and you can see their marks on the Wall of Fame. You can try all these for only $16 for adults and $10 for kids. Coming in at number 7 is Swiss Chocolate Adventure, Lucerne, Switzerland. I am sure you will agree with me that Swiss chocolates are one of a kind, and you'll know why when you visit the Swiss Chocolate Adventure in Lucerne, Switzerland. It is most famous for its exciting ride that lasts for 20 minutes and tells the story of how chocolates are discovered, manufactured, and transported in other parts of the world. Of course, a visit here will only be completed if you try a bar of authentic Swiss chocolate made before your eyes by the great chocolatiers in the factory. You can have all these amazing experiences for only $18 for adults and $9 for children. But before we continue with the video, make sure to like this video and hit the subscribe button. If you want to know more about traveling, I have more videos that you can check on the channel. You can also turn on the notification bell to keep you updated on my next uploads. Let's continue with number 6, Cadbury World, Birmingham, UK. Now, let's go to a museum dedicated to purple-wrapped chocolates that you will see in supermarkets and convenience stores. The Cadbury World in Birmingham, UK. For only $20 for a standard ticket, you can enter this magical place and indulge in a free guided tour of the indoor attractions. Some that you shouldn't really miss are the 4D Chocolate Adventure, Bourneville Experience, and African Adventure play areas where you can unleash your inner child. I recommend going there with your family on the weekend so you can meet your amazing friends, Fredo and Caramel Bunny. I bet you also want to see the family show in the entertainment marquee. At number 5, the Hershey Story, Pennsylvania, USA. More than the chocolate Hershey that you know, the Hershey Story in Pennsylvania will introduce you to the person and place behind this great tasting chocolate. When you wander in the museum, you will see lots of displays telling the story and legacy of Milton S. Hershey and how his chocolate company changed many people's lives in the town of Hershey. This will surely touch your soft hearts. And just like the other museums, there's also a chocolate lab here where you can taste all kinds of chocolate worldwide. There are fun games and workshops for kids and adults, too. With a budget of $70, you can have a complete museum experience. Visit the Chocolate Lab, try full chocolate tasting, see the Hershey Gardens, and have a pass to the Hershey Story combo. Next at number 4 is York's Chocolate Story, York, UK. I recommend having a free guided tour of the previous museums, but this time around, you'll have the best experience with a guided tour of York's Chocolate Story in York, UK. For approximately $18, your expert guide will bring you to the factory, where you can learn about the secrets of making the best chocolate, make your own, and taste it. You can also try the chocolatier's creation made right in front of you. After the tour, I now suggest that you take the time to rest in the cafe and shop, where you can once again try the finest sweets in the country. Coming in at number 3 on the list is Cologne Chocolate Museum, Cologne, Germany. If you are a real chocolate lover, for sure you've dreamt of seeing an unending chocolate fountain in real life. And let me tell you that the Cologne Chocolate Museum will make your dream come true for only $16. This boat-style museum building houses 200 kilograms of flowing, warm liquid chocolate that smells so good and mesmerizing. There's also a production facility where chocolate-making machines are displayed. It is where you can see the process of creating a bar of delicious chocolate from square one to its full bar. Next at number 2 on the list is Choco Story, Brussels, Belgium. I have mentioned the Choco Story branches in Mexico and Paris, but the Choco Story in Brussels is highly worth the visit. It provides a more comprehensive tour of how the Mayas and the Aztecs grew cocoa and later turned it into what we now love, sweets. Touring the Choco Story in Brussels is also more affordable, as you can have all the guided tours, demonstrations, and chocolate tasting for a standard price of $14. And if you have an extra $5, you can spend it productively in a virtual reality museum experience. But if you really want to make the most of your visit to the museum, I highly suggest joining any chocolate-making workshop that will surely complete your journey to chocolate discovery. And now, the number 1 on the list is Lindt Home of Chocolate, I've always enjoyed Lindt chocolate truffles, bars, and especially their Linder line of chocolate bars. That is why, in 2014, I was thrilled when they opened their first chocolate museum in Zurich, Switzerland. It's a haven that tells the tale of Lindt's chocolate journey, complete with interactive displays, a quaint cafe, and a store brimming with delicacies. The entire place is an ode to chocolate, offering insights from its roots to its pivotal role in culture. The multimedia exhibits enriched my knowledge, and the unlimited tasting was a dream come true. But the highlight, the gigantic Linder ball you could step into for a selfie. And just when I thought I'd seen it all, I spotted some quirky seeds shaped like Lindt balls, a perfect spot for another memorable snapshot. The museum is located in Kilchberg, just a quick drive south of Zurich. It's open every day from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock. I was pleased to see kids between 8 and 15 get free admission. I took public transport, which got me a neat 10% off my ticket, a nice perk. And there you go, those are the chocolate museums to visit in 2024. You'll have the best trip of your life when you include these places in your travel goals. Again, please make sure to like this video and hit the subscribe button. So, are you ready to visit them this coming 2024? Please comment down below. Until next time.